up if you with it, drop it.
Good day. I'm Kenneth Carby Macra,
I'm Patrick Tilumoloy.
taking up the Bachelor of Science in Criminology first year. Today we are going to present to you what are the parts of computers and its function.
First, let's define what is computer. Computer is an electronic device for storing and processing data, typically in binary form according to instruction given to it in a variable program. So let's discuss what are the parts of computer.
The computer case. This is the part of holds all of the internal components to make up the computer itself. It's usually designed in such a manner to make fitting a motherboard, wiring, and device as easy as possible. Some are designed so well that it's easy to make everything look tidy and presentable too. Motherboard. The motherboard is the main board that is screwed directly inside the computer. All other cards and everything else plug directly into the motherboard. Hence the name is function is to integrate all the components so they can communicate and operate together. CPU or Central Processing Unit. The CPU basically like the brain of a computer. It process it all the information on the computational level. It makes information from the RAM and process it to the perform the tasks required from the computer. It's usually set in a socket that utilize a lever or a latch with a high plate which a cut out in the center to secure it into the motherboard. RAM or random access memory. RAM is a data storage device that can provide fast read and write access. RAM is also violates which means that it loses all stores data when power is lost. The RAM makes keep ready for the CPU process. The speed of the RAM is big contribution to the overall speed of the computer. It's plugged directly into the long slot that has contact on either side of the slots. The next is graphic card. A graphics card processes the data forms the motherboard and send the appropriate information to the monitor for it to be displayed. The next is sound card. Sound cards plug into the computer in multiple ways. It can be through USB, PCI slot, or PCI Express by one slot. A sound processing chip on the card does all the audio processing, and it's usually not a very powerful processor. A sound card can also a wide range to connectively with the various audio equipment.
Hard drive. Hard drive is found in most computers. It's usually a mechanical drive that stores all the data. Apart from storing data, it can also be used as a boot drive to run the operating system from it. SSD or solid state drive. An SSD is also a type of hard drive, but it builds without any moving parts. It consists of a bank of flash memory that can hold a reasonable amount of data. Power supply unit. A power supply mounts inside the computer case. This converts the AC main supply from the wall socket and supplies the correct DC voltage to all the components inside the computer. Monitor. A monitor is what you use to visualize the graphics data sent from the computer's graphics card. There are various types of a monitor on the market. The most commonly used is a LED backlit LCD monitor. There are also a variety of different size with different aspect ratios. The aspect ratio is simply the ratio between height and width. Keyboard. A keyboard is one of the ways to communicate with the computer. Typing a key from the keyboard sends a small portion of data to tell the computer which key was pressed. Mouse. A mouse, al- a mouse allows the user to move a pointer display on the monitor and experience a more intuitive interaction with the computer.
And additional there are the common external peripherals. So here are the some common peripherals that get connected to a computers and extend its usefulness. Printer. A printer can take image set by a computer and deliver onto a sheet of paper. Is thus this is using the data form of the computer, and by either using toner or ink is deposit one of these in a controlled and accurate manner to form the image. Second, scanner. A scanner can take anything on paper on scan. It to produce a replicated digital image. This is also very hardly for saving the physical photos that you want to perceive. Once the photo is stored digital, it won't not decay as a physical photo does over time. The third is computer speaker. Computer speakers can connect up to the sounds card at the rear of the computer. That's it.
And once
As again, I'm Kenneth Carl Bimacra,
Patrick Tilamoloy,
presenting you the different parts of computer, also the common external preference. Thank you.